forest has been cleared and the wolves wiped out. This place will be the richest land in the world.
Now, the fate of the world rests on the courage of one fearless princess.
I'm not afraid to die, and I would do anything to get the humans out of here.
And one brave warrior.
So our next review is Princess Mononoke. Now, I didn't even realize, but this movie is 20 years old now, so it came out in 1997, and they've been showing it in theaters, which I didn't realize until Chris Stuckman just posted a video yesterday, the day before I was planning on getting around to filming this, and I'm just, whoa, that's weird. Anyways, so this is the next Miyazaki Studio Ghibli movie, and so let's get into this. So this is basically about the story of this cursed boar that it curses. It's a demon boar. It curses this kid, and they kind of banish him because he's unclean, and he has to go out to the world, and he meets this. He finds this town called Iron Town, and they're kind of in a war with nature, basically. And this movie, it could get really confusing at times because there's so much going on in the movie. There was a point in the movie where I was really confused. I'm like, wait, what is happening? Who's doing this? And I had to take a moment, think about it all, and I'm like, okay, now I can like this movie. So this movie, you have to pay attention to what's going on because there's a lot that happens. And in a lot of movies, I feel like that really hurts them, but in this movie it was different. Like Batman vs Superman, I feel like was one of those movies kind of where they're trying to do so many things at once and just doesn't work. But here, they all kind of work together. They actually make sense when you think about it, and I like this character enough that I can actually care about trying to figure it out. So yeah. Anyways, he goes into the woods. He meets the Princess Mononoke, who's been like raised by wolves, and she's basically trying to fight these people of Irontown because they're kind of destroying the sacred forest or whatever. And it's kind of, save the planet and stuff. But I think they do it pretty well. Anyways, the animation in this movie is great, of course. I'm probably going to say that about all of these. I really liked the music in this. It was not my favorite of all of them, but it had good music too. And this movie had some good action scenes too, which really Studio Ghibli don't make a lot of action movies. A lot of them they're more family-friendly type movies. But this one's actually rated, can you say, PG-13. And that's the only one I'm aware of that is PG-13. That's really kind of interesting because this movie there's some gory scenes in there. Like he shoots an arrow and the guy's arms fall off and the heads fly off. Probably the thing I liked most about this movie was it kind of talked about, at least for me, it felt like it was talking about kind of good and evil at times, like because it tries to make one person look like the bad guy, but when you think about it, both of them are doing things good, doing what they should do, and doing things wrong. But if they work together, it could be good together, and that's why I like kind of this main character, because he kind of just wants the nature and the people to kind of just live in peace, but they're always kind of fighting. And I thought that was kind of interesting and about it. Anyways, this movie, it was confusing at times, and I couldn't really figure out exactly what I liked about it. But this is a movie I'm gonna have to watch again. I'll probably need to see this several times to fully appreciate it, probably. So I'd give it like, from what I viewed that time, I'd get it like a 7 because it was good, but it wasn't quite what it was like the emotion I wanted it to be. So hopefully I'll go back a few more times and it'll be like an 8 or 9, hopefully, because a lot of people say this is their favorite of the Ghibli films, and I can see why, but this is a movie I'm gonna have to watch a few more times. Anyways, that's all for this review. Next time we're gonna be talking about Spirited Away next week, and then Howl's Moving Castle, and then Best Picture month. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all of them, because I picked 2 movies for each decade, and all the movies that I'm gonna watch are like 3 hours long. So, but that's not for another month. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time.